Guys, good evening. My name is Adewale Oretuga. You are welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Click the bell button to get notified whenever I dropped a new video. Thank you to my YouTube subscribers. Thank you. We have about 19 to 20 subscribers now, so we are building it gradually. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. So this night I'm going to make it very fast. Very fast. So I'll be sharing some tools you need, some tools you'll be using as a salesperson, an affiliate marketer, as a WhatsApp marketer, or as a business person, whether you are into SMEs, a large corporate, a large organization, and some other organization you meet yourself. And these tools are tools that you can actually use without spending much. But as a business person, business owner, an affiliate marketer, a logistic marketer, a logistic affiliate, or whatever kind of business you are doing, you need these apps. These are the applications that would help you boost your income, boost your customer service, boost whatever area you are lacking behind in your business. You really need these tools. So the title for this video is just like let me just call it 15 app tools and skills to turn you to a sales generating machine. 15 app tools and skills to turn you to a sales generating machine. These tools I'll be discussing with you tonight can help you grow more than the level at which you are, especially when you are a salesperson, especially when you need more customers, especially when you want your business to grow. So I'll be sharing these tools with you one after the other. So the number one tools, the first tools we'll be talking about is Wix.com, Wix.com. Wix.com is a platform whereby you can develop your own personal website without being a programmer, without being a software developer. Wix.com, Wix, X like multiplication sign, Wix.com. This application is set aside for people who doesn't know how to develop websites. So you can go to Wix.com, develop a website that suits you, develop a website for yourself. When you develop this website, it helps people to know about your product. Take for example, you are selling something and people want to search about your product online. They don't see anything to search online. So if you use Wix.com, Wix.com helps you, guide you in developing a website. So but I would advise you use the paid plan before you launch. So once you use the paid plan on Wix before you launch, it's not always much, maybe $10, $15 or thereabout. When you use their paid plan, in fact, without coding, without knowing any form of coding, any form of web development, you would see how beautiful your website would look like. You design it to suit you, to suit your customers. That's number one, tools. Then number two, we might not be able to discuss all the 15 apps or all the 15 tools tonight, but I will be sharing another video, a kind of part 2 video, where I would be sharing more light to these tools I'm talking about. So the number 2 is, okay, take for example, you are running an e-commerce business. You sell online, you do your things online, and you need more sales. You need a place where when people go, they will see everything about you. Why not use this app called Shopify? Now, Shopify, for those of us in Nigeria, you just go online, search for Shopify Nigeria. Shopify Nigeria, you can upload your store, you upload whatever you are selling on Shopify. It's like an e-commerce website. It is already designed to suit you. You don't need to design anything. You don't need to go around and start looking for a developer. Shopify has designed a platform that suits e-commerce business owners or e-commerce business operators. So when you want to download it, you download Shopify Africa or Shopify Nigeria. So on this app, people can buy, they can pay you. They already have their gateway payments integrated, and they will pay directly to your bank account. Shopify. Many people knows about Shopify, but they don't see the importance of Shopify. Try Shopify. Try it today and you will thank me later. Shopify is one of the best platform if you are running an e-commerce business. Then another app that will also be introducing for e-commerce business is Boompa. GetBoompa.com. It is very, very fantastic. You know, Boompa did something that when you upload on their app, you know, it kind of create your own store. You create it yourself to suit you, and they have, you can sell to almost 21 countries. From Nigeria, you can sell to people in abroad in some other countries, and you can collect money in different currencies. So Boompa is also an e-commerce platform already made or already designed for e-commerce business owner or e-commerce business sector. So we've talked about Wix.com for website, Shopify for e-commerce to build your e-commerce store, Boompa to also build your e-commerce store. Boompa is Bumper, getboomper.com, Getbumper, getboomper.com. Shopify is Shopify, Shopify Nigeria or Shopify Africa. So on this Boompa app, you know, Boompa does, they did something that you can also integrate a logistic API to your own personal store on Boompa. What do I mean by logistic API? Take for example, on Boompa, you can decide to be the one to choose the logistic company you want to come and deliver for you. It's different from the way other e-commerce websites operate. Now on Boompa, you can call maybe Pick Me Up Services to come and deliver the item for you. Instead of calling Pick Me Up Services, you can come to Pick Me Up Services to get an API, integrate it into that your Boompa store. So automatically when you have a delivery, the Boompa automatically generates the information and send it to Pick Me Up database, and they see that, oh, somebody from Abimbola ordered a pickup from Magodo to Ikeja. So Boompa also have a kind of they build the website to suit you, a kind of application that receive API. You can decide the logistic company you want, but I would want you to do something for me. On Boompa, use Pick Me Up Service Logistics. It is very fast, it is very fantastic, you would enjoy it. So let's go to number 4 tools that you need. Use of Facebook ads. If you don't know how to run Facebook ad as a business owner, you need to understand the basics. You need to understand how to run Facebook ad. When you run Facebook ads, there's a way in which the thing was designed whereby it will go directly to your customer. It goes directly to people that need your product. So you need to learn Facebook ads. Facebook ads helps a lot. As a business owner, you need to understand how it's being operated. Who are your target audience? How do you target them? What age? What's their behavior? And so on and so forth. So the other tools you need to know how to use is email marketing. Sometimes ago, I sent out an email marketing stuff to some customers, and eventually the second day I got a call from a customer. Oh, I saw your email yesterday. Please, I want to send something from Nigeria to USA. Just because of email marketing. So many people don't really understand that email marketing goes a long way in business. It goes a long way. Look for a way of getting your client's email. Send an email marketing to them. Send it to them if possible every day, every 2 days, every 3 days. Look for a way of communicating, of sending that information. If you just develop a new product, get it out there, send it to people, send it to your customers, send it to people on your database, for them to be able to know that, oh, this guy or this company now have a new product they are promoting. Now, the next tools that you need is content creation. Now, you need to start creating content for your products. Now, these days, video content are very, very important. They are very, very good. In fact, people want to watch what you are doing. So what application can you use to create video content and talk more about your business? Then that is the area of, you know, when it becomes video, that's the area of podcast. On that podcast, there's what we call OPK, other people's knowledge. Bring people on board to come and talk about your business. Those that you met in that industry before you arrive, you know, big player in that industry. Look for a way of bringing them on board. Let them share their experience with you. Have a kind of video, share the video to people. Let people know that, oh, this is what I do. This, hear from a mentor, hear from my guide. People would also believe what you are doing when they are seeing the video. Oh, this is how this thing is being done. If you are into this thing, you know, you try to educate people more about your product. So don't forget, the app you can use for that one is Anchor. There's an app called Anchor or Google Podcast. It's very, very good. It will be very, very beautiful and good for your business. Another thing is Twitter Advanced Search. On that Twitter Advanced Search, you know, Twitter is an application itself. Twitter Advanced Search talks about what people have, you know, talked about you, about your brand. If you are on Twitter anyways, it gives out what people have actually discussed about you, discussed about your brand, discussed everything. You will see their feedback on that Twitter stuff. You will see it. That is what we call Twitter Advanced Search. Just search online Twitter Advanced Search. You will get it on Twitter. So those are the tools. This night we will not be discussing more. But I would share one or two with you because I don't want this video to be long. I want it as short as possible. So there's another thing I would also like to share with you. It is called Answer the Public. It's an artificial intelligence for writing content. If you want to write content, just go online, search for Answer the Public. It's an artificial intelligence that writes content. And there's another artificial intelligence I would like to share with you, but I'll be sharing that next week. It writes content. It generates headlines for you free of charge. Take for example, you want to talk about saturated market. Just put saturated market on that app. It will give you over, or let's say more than 500 headlines that will fit into saturated market. Isn't that beautiful? Instead of, you know, cracking your head, you know, trying to think, how do I write this content, how do I do this? So Answer the Public is an artificial intelligence for content writing. Also, if you are just starting a business and you need to know what kind of name do I need to give my business, how do I need to give my business, you know, a beautiful name or a befitting name that's easy for people to call, easy for people to, you know, to assimilate. So there's what we call startupname.io. Startupname.io. Go online, check it. Oberlo. We have another one, Oberlo. Oberlo. You find a lot of beautiful business names that people they've not even used it. Beautiful business names. You'll find it there. Then, if you need a good domain name, free domain name, beautiful ones, just Google search NameMesh. NameMesh. Name and Mesh. So when you search online for these tools, try as much as possible to jot down this. Try as much as possible to experiment these tools that I've talked about. You would really, really enjoy it, and it will work for your business. Thank you. This is where I will stop tonight. Tomorrow I will also continue. Tomorrow I'll be giving you the tools that generate content writing, the tools that generate copywriting. You don't need to write. The artificial intelligence, the robot will write for you, and it's going to write something perfect. Especially the affiliate marketers, you know, you cannot sell if you are not good in writing. Close in print is what we call copywriters. So I'll be talking more on copywriting tomorrow, and I'll be giving you some tools that you will use that would help your copywriting business or copywriting career or copywriting, you know, sales or whatever things you are doing. Thank you very much. Once again, my name is Adewale Oretuga. Follow me on Instagram, Oretuga_Adewale. Don't forget, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. I love you all. Good night. Have a wonderful night ahead.